Hello, Babydolls in Telegram. Everyone's going. It's funny. It's funny, but it's also sad. I'm like, wait a minute. You guys are too bullish. There's been 6 green monthly candles in a row. Everyone's calling for $1 million Bitcoin. We got Richard Hart to capitulate. But you know, it's okay. It's okay. This is nothing. This is gonna be the first scare. It's the actual last chance to get in. Like last chance. I've been telling you this for months. Okay, this is literally the last chance. Is the Bitcoin halving dump happens before, on, or a bit after, wherever it is around there. Okay, it's around there. And obviously, the zombie virus happened last time, but it might not be the zombie virus now this time. But okay, this is something to think about. So, if you're in Telegram, friends, just stay here because look, when the euphoria comes, we're gonna be in our own little bubble, telling everyone it's okay, which is going to be opposite to everybody else. 99% of the crowd will say, no, it's going much higher. We're just getting started. This guy's revered analyst. This guy's a talking person. He knows what he's talking about. This guy owns a lot of Bitcoin, etc. So that's going to come. But friends, I'm telling you now, look, everyone talks a big game now. You're going to be too fucking scared to tell anybody you're selling. Too scared. Friends, you know, if you sell in a bull market, when the candles go above you, public ridicule. And the best part is that, it's not even best, it's sad. Instead of people saying, let's remove these events, I now turned this dollar amount into X, I've turned 20 grand and I have $1 million. Instead of saying that, people read the comments saying, you just gave away your future generation wealth. Your grandkids are now going to have to work because you clicked sell. You're an idiot. We told you all the information. You left the party. We're still having fun. Okay, because no one's going to sell the top, friends. You can't, because the fun keeps increasing and then it decreases like that. Okay, so they're like, oh, you left too early. You're silly. And then that's what happens. Okay, you're seeing like a loser if you click sell in a euphoria. And eventually, though, what happens is this is so sad, friends. The people who do click sell around there, half of them get back in too early because they're like, well, I sold this altcoin at $1. I bought it at 5 cents. And, I sold it at $1. But actually, after that, it goes to $1.80. Okay, it goes to $1.80. And people are telling me, look, you're completely wrong. It's going to $2. So then it comes back to like $1.30. Maybe if you don't even want to buy it, then it goes back down to like 80 cents. And you're like, oh, sweet, I'm actually buying in better. This is later on, right? Those same people who were teasing you for leaving on that way up, they're not talking at 80 cents now. They're just saying, oh, it's a dip. They're a bit shattered, but they're a bit complacent. And then what ends up happening, you get in, and unfortunately, it ends up being a holding period too long, where it might go down to like 30 cents, 20 cents, but that it drains you mentally. All of these fans. This is actually what happens. And what I've dictated to you, that story, that is like, it's going to trigger some PTSD in you right now. I know a lot of you guys did that in the last cycle. I know many people did that for the last cycle. Bitcoin friends. I can't tell you the amount of people I knew who couldn't wait to tell everybody they sold the top. Okay, thinking like they're literally like woohoo, and then you end up finding out later. Oh, but then you rebought 38,000. Yeah. Oh, and then you sold back at 16, did you? They won't tell you that part. That's actually what happened. Many people did that, friends, because they bought around the 42 to 40K. So Bitcoin hits at 69, comes back down to 40K. Remember, 40K was seen as cheap because we're at 69 and everyone's thinking of 100. That's why, you see, it's a crowd's target that's most important. The crowd's target will like almost tell you what dip they want to buy. And then eventually it stalls around there, but then that level eventually breaks. Because they're thinking of that target. Because people are buying 40K Bitcoin. Why? Because everyone still believes we're going 150K, the plan B target. So 40K is like, oh my God, that's a free 2 or 3x, man. Wow. But then next stop was 20, 17, comes back, 16, FTX crash. The news gets worse and worse and worse and worse. Okay, so that's what ends up happening as you play it out. That's why the number one thing I can tell you, remember drug overdoses, friends? The drug overdose in crypto is when you take profits, redeploying them. That's the drug overdose. That is, that's as bad as leverage because it only ends very, very disastrous. But don't worry, I'll be making videos telling everyone, all right, friends, as your friend with a helicopter hat, okay, I'm now going to have to tell you, this is actually financial advice. It doesn't involve money. Make another wallet, and that's where you're going to send your profits to. And under no circumstances are you to ever deploy from that wallet. That's actually your exit wallet, okay? Now, if I see people are dipping out of that, I'm going to make emergency videos, and I'm actually ordering you right now. Send it to your local exchange, cash out, leave a third for your government taxes. Okay, you're not allowed to touch that again. I'm telling you this right now, while you're rational, right now, like immediately. I'm spam videos to that. I'm telling you now, no one's going to listen. No one. You guys are going to listen, but no one out there is going to listen, okay? Because they can be like, what do you mean? $60,000 is cheap now because we're going to 400,000. What if that's 60,000? Not today. I mean, like later on in the cycle. What if we hit 90, come back down to 60, everyone's buying 60, and then my 4-year cycle myth appears, friends, where it's like, well, you know that 4-year cycle myth where you're always profitable holding Bitcoin for 4 years? Yeah, well, sorry, now everyone believes that that's consensus, and now we're going to round trip. Now we go back down to the 38K or something by 2026. I know it sounds, whoa, impossible. I know, yeah, it's still on the table, friends. All these things are still possible. Nothing's changed. Literally nothing's changed. So here's the thing, though. You don't want to hear these part at the tops, but I don't really care. I'm not here to gain views, followers. Friends, you were here, man. Look, who cares about gaining some followers and likes when we were buying the best prices that man can ever see in their lives? Who cares about some likes? Wow, this guy is he's very controversial. I don't like him. Who are you, bro? Who are you? We were buying dirt cheap. We were buying your diamonds for pennies. When you were saying it was a penny, I'll tell you now it's actually a diamond. It's just that you don't feel good right now, and you've got a soft willy. One day it's going to be hard, and you're going to be telling me that it's worth 10 diamonds. It's going to be a fun ride.